So I went ahead and deleted that video. I think it was the last one I did. You know, this whistleblower guy says he's, he knows what these drones are. They're sniffing for a nuke, gamma rays. And I've been watching Tori, seeing what she's saying about stuff. And she put out a couple of big, long posts on her website. And when you see the amount of time and effort and detail in such a post as either of those two that she did, and I think I've got one saved in the email, one of the more interesting ones I think I felt like I should probably share with you. You kind of realize she's not just kind of giving her opinion, not talking out of her ass. I don't know who the hell she is, but she's somebody. She said she worked in the intelligence community, whistleblower. I believe her 100%. And Theo said, follow that chick to everybody a few years ago. I did not have to be told twice when Theo said that. So you could read all the stuff in the post. Not a bad idea. But I think we're about to get close to beginning to the bottom of it. She's mentioned something about the next week or so, like this coming week. But she's talking about something called military orbs. With the capability, again, if the number is published, it's probably far faster. 15,000 miles per hour. Some type of anti-gravity system that these things function off of. They are also AI driven to where a person doesn't have to look at data coming in and make a decision. And because I think in her other article, the second one she posted, she talks about how they did training scenarios with real people, real military people, with these things. Basically, again, just a test. They move so fast and they can do things so fast. A person getting in the way, the time it takes you to think and to make a decision, and is that real? Is that this? Is that, what about that? Like, you already lost the war. It's already over. And these things are just, the technology is incredible. So I feel pretty confident it ain't no nuke sniffing, nothing. Or if they have the capability, maybe they are doing something. But she mentions some again, in some of these articles, little nuggets of information. Certain companies, certain CEOs are out of New Jersey. It's very important. Not exactly sure why. She doesn't say why. Some of these companies have to do with undersea cables. Data connections from one continent to another, undersea. Flight MH370, the one that went missing, wink, wink. There was a very important woman, Mrs. Zhang, I forget her first name, was on board, CEO of one of these internet companies out of China, and had something to do with these internet cables and technology and stuff way back then. Anyways, just not exactly sure what happened to that plane, but maybe she got nabbed up. But there's a lot of little things that you would never even think have something to do with something else, or this has to do with that. And she'll just throw a little nugget out there that makes you just go, what the who the hell is this lady? Tori, who really is she? I'm like, this is some cloak and dagger ass shit. Spy versus spy. Hashtag Lady Ace. You remember that movie, Ace? Cloak and Dagger. It was an 80s film. Two little kids, some spy had to put a secret, highly classified information in a chip and put it into like a little Atari game cartridge, and the kid goes in the store and buys it or whatever, and then he's being chased, him and his little girlfriend, and I mean little kids. And the girl, they had little walkie-talkies, Lady Ace, come in. That's Tori in real life, Lady Ace, seriously. I don't really know what she did exactly previously. I know she's a whistleblower. She says it. She's submitted information. I've seen some of the affidavits, things she sent in that she shared. Like, she's somebody. And again, if Entheo says, follow that chick, you don't have to tell me twice. So, military orbs, anti-gravity technology, for all intents and purposes, some of these things might actually be what you would consider a flying saucer, unidentified flying object, a UFO, or an AUP, or UAP, unmanned aerial phenomena. Yeah. But she's also saying, yeah, all this nonsense you're hearing about, the drone, it's a drone, it's a control drone, it's radiation nukes. And I'm like, man, that one actually sounded the most plausible. But she's like, look, if I was working still and I had to write the script for this, project that would be running, I would have probably done the same thing. I would have said, it's they're scanning for the, yeah. And I'm like, oh, damn. And I'm just thinking, the stuff she shares, and even Entheos, could you imagine, like, what they really know? If Tori was, like, given the green light, hey, say everything that you feel like that you've ever learned in your position in government, everything's off, nothing's off limits, just go ahead and tell the world whatever you feel like talking about. Just, it's all declassified, go ahead. I'm pretty sure your mind would be effing blown. Pretty sure about that. But I don't think that's going to happen. So, I'll take the nuggets and little tidbits she gives. But I'm like, I message her. I go, it might be time for another JSNIP4 and Tori get-together live stream, whenever. So, she doesn't usually answer right away. And I just saw a picture she posted on her Telegram. She was in first class on a plane going somewhere with a spook or something following her in the front seat. One-eyed wheelie or something. So, girl's busy, but I just want to say I did delete my video because I don't, if, you think you got something, hey, I got something in this house. There's this guy who says, he worked on the drones and he knows this, he knows, they're sniffing for nukes. Then all of a sudden there's a radiation map in New York and New Jersey. It's a little elevated. It's not dangerous, but it's a little elevated compared to the rest of the U.S. Again, is that part of this psyop for a cover story? So I think now I think it is, and now, and again, it's like me as someone who wants to bring people information that maybe you don't have, hey guys, this is important. Check this out. You need to hear this. I want to come out and do that. You're only as good as the information you got. And if all the information you got is fake news, fake science, fake physics, fake everything, and there could be some stuff that sounds really, really good, it's still fake. So my video about this guy and the nuke, he's just nuke sniffing drone. Get rid of it, delete. And I saw enough already with what Tori posted. I go, oh, holy shit. And I read that damn thing and I'm like, holy shit. There's some stuff in there. More than just some of the stuff I've talked about. So I will post the link in this video. And just keep in mind, there's probably going to be some news coming here shortly, according to her. And, we'll see. And I know she said something a couple weeks ago, something about 9 more days. And I was like, oh, that's December 20th. What does that mean? So, we got a few more days until that. And if that's the case, does it have to do with this drone thing? And I don't know. I don't know the answer. I know she does, but she can only say what she can say. So just for now, that's it. Just wanted to tell you why my video's gone. I deleted it, and to pay attention to Tori. And if she says anything very, very interesting, I'll be back out here to tell you. Maybe we'll get a live stream going here and go directly into the woo and UFO stuff, because this is just amazing, interesting. Take care.